Today I want to teach you guys a quick method for taking care of the orange tips on guns that you may have to film with sometimes. I was filming a short film for Ukraine, and here, if we scroll over here, let's make this big, you can see we've got our orange tip all filled in on this AK-47. It came from a prop shop. It used to be fully functional real AK-47, but they filled it in to make it safe as a prop. But now we've got this problem when you're looking down the barrel that you see that orange. Now, obviously, the easiest option is not shoot a shot like this. Make sure you're always over the shoulder or parallel or, things like that, or just don't have the tip of the gun in the shot. But that's obviously not always possible. This is the shot that I wanted. So let's see what we can do to get rid of that orange. So first thing we're going to do here in After Effects is track the motion. Now for this particular shot, I'm going to start at the end because the barrel is not seen at the front of the shot. So let's go ahead and drag you in here. Boom, just like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and make this basically the size of the barrel here. And for this particular shot, I'm just going to analyze one frame at a time because our barrel is not in a lot of the shots, or a lot of the frames here in the shots. So let's go. And all right, here we're gonna have to manually track after this, but we'll go into new, null object, edit, null 10, click OK, apply X and Y. And then we've got our track. Let's go ahead and get on in here. Move over one frame. We're gonna make this 200%. Drag over here so we can really see what we're doing. And just manually move this over. Until it's out of frame. Nice, so we've got a good track there. So now we've got that, let's go ahead and go into layer, new adjustment layer. And we can go ahead and shrink that down to right about where we want it to be. And go ahead and jump this back up to fit. And then the things that we're gonna wanna do are add a hue and saturation and take down that saturation. Obviously, right now we're turning the whole image black and white, but that gets rid of our color there. And then we'll also want to turn down the brightness. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off for the moment. And we are going to go over here, draw our little mask here, roughly about the size of the barrel. Turn that back on. Now we can see it's obviously not quite perfect here. We might reshape it just a hair. Hit F for feather. Feather that guy out. Jump over here. Expand it just a bit. Basically, we want to make it fairly unnoticeable. All right. Because for this kind of effect, we never want to actually draw attention to it. As we can see, it's obviously right now just sitting there. So we link the adjustment layer to our null. And now we should have a nice track and a very easy, simple way to get rid of that very noticeable orange barrel. Now there's things we can do. Obviously, this doesn't look especially dark, so we can come over here and darken that even more to taste. So it looks like we've got our little bit darker of a barrel. And I'm gonna go ahead and look at that on the whole. looks pretty good. I think I personally like it a little bit less dark because I basically just want the eye to not really pay attention to it. That's my biggest goal with it, is just kind of be like, it just kind of isn't a thing. Just kind of blends in with the rest of the shot. I might expand our mask just a bit. And now, particularly for this shot, because the barrel is out of focus and the focus goes onto her when we see that, it's pretty subtle. Some shots you may have to hand track, some shots may be a little bit more involved, but that's kind of the general principle for a really simple way to fill in if you've got an orange tip on your gun, or like orange filling in the barrel, to make it look a little bit more realistic. Hope that you guys found this helpful. If you did, give this video a like, and feel free to subscribe for more tutorials, behind the scenes, camera reviews, and all things filmmaking.